The thoughts and feelings of loneliness can destroy our sense of self. It doesn't have to be that way. Indeed, some recognition that we're worthy of love and belonging is needed to move us beyond our loneliness. This takes courage. But what would you rather, self-confidence or self-belief? Yuma, and welcome to Connection Espresso. I'm Phil McAuliffe, I'm the loneliness guy, and this is Espresso number 2. This is a mini podcast designed to give your mind, your heart, and your soul a quick connection boost as you, a beautiful gay man experiencing loneliness, go about your day. Let's get to it. Hello, YouTube. It's great to have you here. Let's get settled as the coffee brews, that sound plays, if you were listening to the podcast. Anyway, great to see you. Let's get into it. Before we get started, as always, I want to do 2 things. First, I want to acknowledge and pay my respects to the elders of the Ngunnawal people, past, present, and emerging, as the traditional owners of the land upon which this episode was recorded and uploaded. I want to extend that acknowledgement to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples listening. Secondly, I want to acknowledge you, dear listener of the podcast and viewer on YouTube. I want to recognize the courage you have shown in pressing play on this episode, because few gay men look for content on loneliness unless they recognize that they feel lonely. This is a big step, and I want to say that I see it, and I recognize and admire your courage. As I said in the intro, the thoughts and feelings of loneliness can destroy our sense of self. Indeed, we have to recognize that we are worthy of love and belonging in order for us to begin to move beyond our loneliness. This recognition takes courage and support. And we can tell ourselves stories that we need to have superhuman levels of self-confidence or superhuman levels of self-belief in order for us to move beyond our loneliness. So what would it be? What would you rather? Is it self-confidence or is it self-belief? Here's what I want you to think about today. Self-confidence can be hacked, but self-belief can't be faked. Let's consider this oft-used maxim: fake it till you make it. That's hacking self-confidence to get us through a tough moment, like a presentation at work or summoning the courage to ask a stranger for directions. It takes effort to summon the energy needed to get us through, but we can get through that moment and return to our previous state. But self-belief comes as opposed to self-confidence. Self-belief comes from knowing our worth, from knowing you are worthy, and then living from that state. Self-belief is the notion that no matter what happens, I am a person who is worthy of love and belonging. It's the belief that no matter what my shortcomings are, that I am enough in this moment. Here's the thing as I see it. Self-belief takes time and effort to cultivate. It can't be hacked, it can't be faked, but it takes time and patience and courage and knowing our worthiness to learn. So here are 2 final thoughts for you as you go about your day. Number 1, we're attracted to those who are genuine and authentically themselves. And on first blush, self-confidence and self-belief are both attractive. But if you're Australian or you're a Kiwi or a Brit, you've likely got a finely tuned bullshit meter. So we can quickly find that what we're attracted to in another human, in another man, is actually faked force bravado. It's faked self-confidence. And faking it is exhausting. This is the second point. Faking self-confidence is exhausting. The truth that comes from self-belief is freeing. And as a gay man experiencing loneliness who wants to move towards authentic connection, we need to commit to connecting to ourselves first. You need to commit to connecting to yourself first. That committing to connecting to yourself first is cultivating self-belief, because then we learn who we are, and then from that place of worthiness and self-belief, we then put our real authentic selves into the world. So what's it for you? Self-confidence or self-belief? I'm right here for you when you make your decision about doing life from a place of self-belief. That's it for this espresso. Be sure to check out all my work and services destigmatizing loneliness and promoting authentic connection for gay men globally, for gay men like you, through my website, thelonelinessguy.com. Remember, we're not meant to endure loneliness alone or for long, and you're worthy of receiving the same love and support that you so freely give to others. Please like, comment, and share this episode so it reaches more gay men experiencing loneliness and lets them know, just as you now know, that they're not alone as a gay man experiencing loneliness. If this episode inspired you, made you think, or otherwise supported you, please tap on the link in the show notes to buy me a coffee. Your financial contribution will go directly to growing the Loneliness Guide to reach more gay men. Thank you most sincerely in advance for your generosity and ongoing support. Thank you again for joining me for this espresso shot. Until next time, take care of yourself, Yara, and enjoy your day.